Come on, bounce up there. Let's go, Netflix. You can do it. Show us the money. Come on up to 290. Let me unload these calls. Struggling. Add it to my puts. Come on, calls. Get up here. Get on up here. Come on, you're almost there. Almost in the money. Let's go. I'm going to be looking at this as my target. Especially if that matches up on Netflix, I'm going to get out most of it. I will still hold a piece, of course. Here we go, ripping faces off. Let's go, Netflix. Come on. Qs are on the way up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 290. Let's go. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Oh, come on. Don't stop. Don't stop now. You got this. Come on. We know this thing can rip faces off here, right? You know it can. This thing can go all the way to 300 today if we get the move we're looking for. Not saying it's going to. Took some calls off there. Got to take those profits. 290. All right, took some calls off. All right, so how did it play out? Well, here's the spike that I was looking at. Here's where I was selling my calls. And you can look up the 290Cs for tomorrow's expiration. You can look up the 280Ps to see where the puts moved. But just like I called out here, I don't know if I showed it in live action, but anyway, I just called it out here. The only way I'm interested in this is playing the extremes, right? I'm looking to be short here and long here. That's just how we played it. Got some money on the call side. You can see in the live action, this is where I sold, added to the puts here on one strike, got another strike puts here, and just worked this sucker all the way, right? Just take them all off. So I have a piece on both sides going into the close. I have a piece still on both sides that just kind of end up red, right? But I've booked all my gains. The pieces that I'm holding cannot make me red. Okay, same thing every day. Earnings today after the market, it's going to look just like all the rest. It's going to fall apart. This thing's going to be back at 180 after earnings. I mean, I'm already in it short. I got in some short here. The thing about IV, and I need to put some videos up on it. The thing about IV is, if you're right, it doesn't really matter. You can still make good money. IV just gives you a higher probability that the trade's going to work. It just means that most people believe it's going to rip one way or the other. High IV is a good thing, but when you're wrong, it costs you a lot of money, right? So just stay away from it. Stay away from it if you have a small account. It's not worth it. All right, NVIDIA earnings. So let's talk about this a little bit. You saw from the live action what I expected. You know, I did a lot of research. I've been tracking this company. I bought this company like 3 years ago, right? So I've done a lot of research. I know it. Inventories are up. All the suppliers' inventories are up. There's so much evidence that these guys are not going to beat earnings way before it comes, right? I didn't play both sides of this. I'm short, and I got short yesterday into string, okay? And so I'm in it. And look at this. This is going to be a home run. Now I'm in puts. I won't be able to capitalize on it or do anything with it until tomorrow. I have strategies for it, but I just wanted to pull this out and show you. Like, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not the best trader in the world. I make lots of mistakes, but I have a system, and there is a method to my madness. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of homework. I've watched a lot of charts, and I've seen these things trade over and over again. And for better or for worse, I like to share my ideas. I like to share my thoughts. That's what I do.